Hello and welcome to my new channel. This is a brand new channel, first video I'm putting up. Ideally, I'd like the channel to be more about riding rather than gear, which is what I'm going to go into. But I am in northern Minnesota. It's the end of December. It's about 14 degrees outside, so there's not going to be very many riding videos. You know, a lot of people think that it's the cold. No, I'd go out in 14-degree weather. It's the ice and mainly the salt that'll get up into your gear. So unless you wanted me to post a crashing video, I think we'll just stick to the gear for right now. So yeah, I'm going to go over just, I guess I'll start with helmets because, again, it's too cold to pull the bike out and kind of show you my bike. Little disclaimer, I am a pretty new rider, about a year now, but I've kind of accumulated a little bit in that time. 2 bikes, 3 helmets, a bunch of other shit, so we'll just put up a couple videos on some of that stuff. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start with the first helmet. We'll do helmet review today. I got 3 pretty cool helmets. First one, but the other 2 are pretty cool. So we'll go into those right now. The first helmet I got for you, so basically my buddy taught me how to, about a year ago, he taught me how to ride on a 96 DR 650, and we'll do a video on that one later, but gave me a couple lessons in the parking lot, and then was like, hey, you want to buy the bike? And I was like, hell yeah, I'll buy that bike. And wife wasn't too happy about that. Had to tell her I was only going to go on trails to start out, and then, you know, once I got the bike, it was like, well, I got to ride it around the neighborhood. I got to, you know, practice some maneuvers out in the parking lot. And she's like, well, you got to go get a helmet. So I rushed out, went out to RJ Sport and Cycle here in Duluth, and found basically the first helmet I could find. Basic helmet, you know, just to get started with. It's the LS2. So LS2, I don't know if there's a brand on it. It says Rapid on the back, but it's your basic helmet. So, you know, you got the visor, it's full face. It was about $130. This was my first starter helmet. Doesn't really match the bike I was riding, but, you know, it gets the job done. I'm assuming it gets the job done. I haven't, you know, fully tested it, and I don't really plan on it. But I remember when I did get it, first got it, it was a little snug. Kind of broke it in a little bit after that. So now my wife uses this helmet now. It's perfect for her. I know when I'm out, I did ride it in a little bit of cold weather, maybe like 30 degrees. I don't remember my face, you know, getting cold or anything like that. So it definitely trapped the heat and blocked the wind pretty well. But again, it's just your basic helmet. So wife uses it, loves it. I'll probably get her an upgrade. Maybe something down the road that'll match what'll be my third and final helmet I show you guys. So again, that was the LS2 basic $130 helmet. Yeah, so that was September that I bought that motorcycle and bought that helmet. I did some cold weather riding. It was still a little chilly, so I didn't ride in any type of heat or anything like that, so I don't know what the ventilation is really like on that helmet. I could probably ask my wife. She's the one that wears it now. But it was about 2 or 3 months after that, it was December, that the local Harley dealership, Harley Davidson of Duluth, Sports Center, I believe is what it's called, ended up having the bike that I wanted, a 2021 Street Bob, Baja Orange. Well, again, I'll show you guys that later once it's a little bit warmer, at least in the 20s outside, and I could pull that out and have you take a look. So you buy a Harley, you obviously want to get a helmet that kind of matches the look of that bike, because the last helmet, not going to be a good look. So I went out to the dealership and got this Harley Davidson 3-in-1 helmet. Okay, so the reason, got my Phoenix Sun sticker on the back, because I'm a big fan. The reason they call it the 3-in-1 is because it attaches. So this front face comes off. As you can see, it's just cheap plastic, so you're really not going to get any type of full face protection in the event of a situation, a crash. So you can strip it down. You got this look right here, which will still kind of cover your cheekbones, or you can take that off and you got the whole half shell look. When I bought this, I thought, oh yeah, I'll do the half shell every now and then, kind of see what it's like. But it turns out when I put it on, I look like an idiot. Some guys can pull that look off. I can't. I don't know if it's just my narrow face or what. But it's not a very good look on me. I kind of go from Star Wars to Spaceballs. So, yeah. So honestly, I love this helmet. Okay. It provides a lot of ventilation inside, so I rode it all summer long. I don't remember my head getting sweaty at all. At first it was a little snug, if I remember correctly, and I got a little bit of a headache, kind of like with the last one. But after you ride it for a little bit, or ride with it for a little bit, it definitely breaks in, and it's a nice lightweight helmet. Again, not much protection up front, but it's a good look. It'll keep the bugs and rocks off you. I know around here there's no helmet law, so a lot of guys don't ride with helmets at all. For me, I'm going to ride with the helmet. It's your own personal choice what you want to do. I don't care either way what you decide to do, but I know I'm always going to ride with the helmet. I don't understand how guys can ride without any protection on their face, because I think we drove through some country one time and we just got pelted with bugs, and I don't know. I wouldn't want to get hit in the face with a bunch of bugs. I know that shit stung when it hit my legs. So, yeah. So I'm always going to wear a helmet. This guy is probably going to be my just around town, run to the store type helmet going forward, because of my Christmas gift that I just got. But love this helmet. Would highly recommend it. Again, lightweight, lots of ventilation. Yeah, cool looking helmet, right? All right, and then we'll go into the third helmet. All right, so the third and final helmet that I'm going to show you guys was a Christmas gift from my wife. I'm sure she heard me talking about how difficult it could be to, maybe take phone calls, or not that I should be taking phone calls while I'm riding. Take phone calls or change tracks when you're listening to music, or even communicate with your riding buddies. So she actually went out and got me the Outrush. It's a SENA Outrush helmet. Okay, so it's a modular helmet. So you can pop this up. Boom, pops up like that. You have your microphone. It's Bluetooth compatible, so you have your speakers inside. You can actually take phone calls, control Siri, listen to music. You can actually connect to other people with this helmet. So my buddy has one, my riding buddy, and I'm not sure if it's just this helmet or maybe anybody else with that technology in their helmet. So I'll have to play with that. But so that'll be nice to not have to open up a phone call or try to use hand signals to talk to your buddy that you're riding with. It's all controlled with this little, I think they call it a job, something like that. But it's all like little hold in and turn clockwise or turn counterclockwise to do different functions. So that's something, there's a lot of different combinations for that. So it's something I'm going to have to learn. I kind of sit over in my chair. Again, I can't ride. So I kind of sit in my recliner with this helmet on, trying to play with it. And I look like an idiot. I can only imagine what my neighbors are thinking. No, it's a nice snug helmet. I feel like it has more padding than the other two helmets. It fits well. I don't know what the ventilation's like because I haven't used it, but this pops down. I know this is a nice feature to have when you're like at a gas station or something like that. You don't want to take your helmet completely off. You just want to have a little bit more visibility while you're fueling up or something like that. Or if you're at a stoplight and you want to talk to the guy riding next to you, just pop your helmet up. You can talk to him. So that's the cool feature. The other cool feature, I think the coolest feature on it, is this right here. And maybe just because I've been watched Top Gun recently. Boom. You got your sun visor right there. So if you ever pull up next to me and you see me look at you and go like this, just know I'm listening to Danger Zone. So I can't wait to get this helmet out there. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of practice to get this little dial down and figure all that out, all the little nuances with that. But I think it's a really cool Christmas gift, really cool present. I think what I'm going to use this mainly for is longer rides. And once I get a camera in that to show you guys the rides in that I'm taking, I'm hopefully able to connect the camera to it. I don't know if I can or not. But it's definitely going to be a longer ride helmet. Because before, what I was doing to get any type of music or anything in my helmet, I was just using one AirPod. So I put one AirPod in, slide the helmet on over top that, and it sat right. And, for the most part, it didn't come loose. The helmet kind of held it in place, and I could control Siri with that. But I found after about 40 miles an hour, I believe, or closer to 50, the microphone, wouldn't pick up anything you were saying. So I didn't have any more Siri functionality. My wife and she would do the same thing sitting behind me, and we'd open up a phone call between the two of us so we could talk and communicate. But again, after 40 miles an hour, those microphones just don't pick up anything but air. You can still hear, but it won't pick up anything that you're saying. So this helmet, I'm hoping will not have that problem. It's got the microphone right there next to your face. So again, really excited. It's the SENA Rush helmet. I don't know if I said that already. They have an Rush R and then the regular Rush. I think the Rush R is it has probably different technology in it. I know it has a different control panel. I think it's more buttons than the dial. So but anyways, worth checking out. That's my review on these helmets. Yeah, comment below. Let me know what helmets you guys are using or what helmets you'd recommend checking out. If there's anything you'd like to see in a video going forward, let me know. But I appreciate you taking the time to check out this video, and hopefully I can get more out there. Thanks.